Well, welcome back, children. This is Miss Tarady, and this is your weekly reading for August 1st to August the 7th. Welcome, Leos. This is Leo time. Miss Tarady's a Leo, as you can tell. This is a general reading, and my belief is that if you're watching today's video, that the universe has a special message for you. So please listen to the very end, because Spirit has something just for you. Before we start, we're going to use our peacock feather that's been scented and smudged with sage to clean our area, to alleviate all negativity. And then with intent, we invite our spirit guides to join us, to help us understand the messages and the meanings of the universe. As many of you know, Miss Tarady has her spirit guide, talks into her ear all the time. And the deck that I'm using is the Divine Diversity deck by Phillips. And I actually finished a deck review on this deck. So look for it. And I hope you enjoy it. I put a lot of love into it just because this is such a special deck for me. So please like it, share it with friends. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Deep cleansing breaths. Just breathe. Okay, let's start here. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. And let's take a look at how August is going to begin. I like to look at some major arcana cards first. And we have the Chariot in reverse. We have the Emperor in reverse. We have Temperance. We have the Death card. Don't be scared. That Death card comes up a lot in my readings, and people always get scared, and I have to remind them, don't be scared. And we have the Sun. Wow. It feels like there's really a cosmic push here to tell us something. This is just beyond the mundane day-to-day stuff from the week. It seems like the universe is trying to give us a picture into something bigger than what is. Alrighty. Then we have swords. We have a pentacle. We have pentacles. 2 swords, 2 pentacles. I'm not seeing any cups. So I don't know where the emotions are during that week. It seems like this is going to be a week of a lot of thinking and a lot of processing and a lot of concrete stuff going on. I'm not really seeing too many matters of the heart, which is interesting because the week before it was all about the heart. It was all about love. It was all about emotions. And now here we are. We're moving into a new week where I guess from that week we're at a point where it's like, okay, enough with the processing, enough with the feelings. I got to start making some decisions here. All right, which I just said, got to make some decisions here. But unfortunately, the Two of Swords is a reverse. Is telling us that we're having challenges, difficulties making that decision at all. And the Chariot in reverse, we're not moving. And the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so it seems like the week of August the 1st is going to be a pretty standstill week. It's going to start out as a week where it feels like there's no structure, that there's just too much going on. Things are a little chaotic, but they're not really, but you're not really, things aren't really moving along. It's kind of hard for you to make that decision. It's hard for you to say, I got to do something about this right now. You're feeling a little stuck. August starts with, for you, the month is just a little week. It's a week the way you're just feeling stuck. I don't know what it is. Some of the challenges is temperance. Temperance, you're trying to kind of get your feet under you. So we have the temperance, we have the death card, and then we have ten of Pentacles, which is legacy in the families. So something is kind of telling us, like, you feel like people or your family, they're pushing you to change. They're pushing you to do something that you are not ready to do. You don't feel like you're ready to move. You just feel like you need a moment here. You just need to kind of figure out what's going on. There's just so much, and it feels all confusing and chaos, and you're just trying to balance things out for a minute. You need a moment. Okay? You just need a moment. You know what people's expectations are. You know what people want you down the future and the road ahead. But right now, and you know yourself what's expected and what you need to do, but you need a moment. Okay? Listen. Miss Tara D doesn't blame you. We all need a moment. Okay? So difficulties making that decision, difficulties moving forward when it's time to make that decision. It feels a little chaotic. You're just trying to get some balance in your life. You are trying to figure out what kind of changes you need to move so that you can have a better future for yourself. But all this right now is happening all at once. Okay, let's see what some of the outcome is going to be. So we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Then we have the Sun card, and we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse almost tells us, like, your home environment is not really stable and chaotic at the moment. Physically, things don't feel structured. They don't feel taken care of. You don't feel like taking care of anything. You're looking to go out. This is a challenging reading for me today because there's so much going on in 1 week. I see, it's almost like, okay, I see like there's all these swords, but they're all falling out of you, and I see the sun, and I see this person who's just not really there for you, so you're looking, okay. I'm starting to see the bigger picture. Okay. It feels like the week is going to start out feeling slow, unmoving. Things are all a little chaotic, all over the place. There's no order. There's no structure. It's making it hard for you to really make some choices in your life or some decisions for that week, just because it's just all over. You're taking a moment. You're taking a moment this week to really try to get some balance in your life. Try to understand what kind of changes you need to go through and what's happening in your life, that in order to get that balance, you do need to make some changes so that you can have a better future and a better outcome. Unfortunately, that your home life, the things around you are not as stable as you want it. but it's okay because you yourself are the Sun card, and you're ready to make that move forward, and you're ready to release all that negativity, all those challenges, all those obstacles, all that chaos that's been in your life. You're ready to let it go. You're ready to expel it from your soul, from your being, and you're just ready to towards the end of the week, you're going to be sunshine. You're going to be ready. You're going to be jumping out there. You see how cute he is? Look how he is. He's ready. And you're going to go find your own success. You're going to make your own happiness, your own magic. You're going to be able to do what you needed to do in the first place. So the end of the week is really 1/80th of how you started that week. Okay? Starts a little slow. It starts a little chaotic. Halfway through, you're going to be like, okay, I'm getting the hang of this. I know what I need. I just need a moment. I'm breathing. Breath control, very important, sweetie. Okay? Use your breathing. Meditate. Talk to your spirit guides. Find your intuition. Okay? I think the reason why we're seeing a lot of major archaic cards here is because I think this is a time in your life where you really need to connect with a higher power, a higher source. If you're watching my channel, you already believe in the mystical arts, in the supernatural. You already believe in divinities, the cosmic, the universe. However, whatever spirituality of your understanding, you have a belief system. And it really feels with all this major archaic cards that the universe is saying, hello, you need to get grounded and you need to tap into us, okay? Tap into your divinity, yourself, the divine, and let that bring you cleansing and healing and wisdom and insight, okay? We can't always do this alone. We cannot, okay? We have to stay in touch with our higher power. We have to. We have to stay connected. We have to allow the universe to re-energize us and recharge us. That is the only way we can move forward in a productive manner. Give me 1 second. Let's just clarify some things. Let me just see something. Okay. What does he need to release? What does the seeker need to release? What does the seeker need to release? Okay. All right. So I asked for a little clarity on what you need to release, and I've gotten the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay? So the Knight of Swords is connected to our intellect, to our thought processes, to our ability to communicate. And the Knight is usually a younger person. They're not mature like the King and Queen, but they're not naive like the Page. But they're still relatively young. And the Knight of Swords, if you can see in the upright position, is a very, very high-spirited, moving, quick action person. And here in the reverse, the way I read this card is that you don't need to move quickly, okay? If it was upright, it would probably say things need to be moving quickly, or you are moving quickly. I get the sense that what's happening here is that too much has already been going on in your mind, and too many thoughts, and cognitively things are just moving fast, and your brain is always racing, and you can't slow it down, and this, and that. And it feels like you're having a hard time releasing that. You're having a hard time letting that go, and you're feeling confused and chaotic. Okay, it's just feeling a little too much in your brain, and what the Ten of Swords is telling us is you got to let that go. That's where you need to be. You need to quiet your mind. That's the change. That's the change. The change that's needed is to be able to find the stillness, to be able to be grounded and centered, to be able to quiet your mind so that you can think and feel. And that's probably why we're not seeing any cups here, any emotions, because your brain is happening. It's going so quick. You don't even have time to feel anything. Your brain is just overworking. And what you need to do is you need to slow it down. You need to slow it down. You need to take a break. You might need to take a vacation. You definitely need to get out some sun. Maybe you need to go to the beach. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you just need to go to a park or a beach and just spend quality time with yourself. And you need to just find your balance. Okay, so give me one more minute. I know some of you are on break or at lunch, and you're like, Miss Tardy, I have to go. Just give me one more second. I'm not done yet. I want to read a card from the Moonology. We do that after every reading. Okay. A new start is coming. This is the new moon. Okay? Did you see that? Look at that. Look at that. The cards do not lie. Okay? A new start is coming. What are we talking about, right? Doing something different, doing something for you, right? Trying to find that balance, that peace, and it's going to be a whole new start. A whole new start for you, which is very promising considering it's the first week of the month, the first week of the Leo. Leos are very powerful creatures. Okay. So we're going to ask our ancestors and angels to give us a message. What does the seeker need to know? What guidance do they need to know? They're going to have a challenging week, but we're looking for a beneficial ending and a change throughout the week. And what support can they get from the universe? Okay. Spring, see your seeds grow. Okay. So, this is also really interesting, right? Because spring is a time for new beginnings and growth. And what did this say? A new start is coming. All right? And this is the beginning of the month. Who says that the cards don't speak to us? Okay? Right there. So, like Miss Tarady says, don't be worried. Don't be worried about how things start. When the week of the August 1st, you're going to feel a little frazzled. Okay? Don't worry. Okay? Miss Tarady tells you, okay, you're going to get your feet steady, and you're going to figure out what you need to do for yourself so that you can let go of some of this thought process that's driving you crazy. Okay? And you're going to go out and you're going to have some fun, and you're going to have a new little beginning for yourself, because you need to let go of all this negativity. Okay? All the stuff that's been thrown at you, let it go, baby. And start a new day, start a new week. Have a great month. And I'll see you at the next weekly reading. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.